Welcome back. I hope you're enjoying your journey so far. Currently, we have learned a lot about what data is, how data is formed, data collection methods, and in the last video, we saw use case of a Google form. Now, I recently came across a survey which surprised me. The survey had a clear headline. 95% of Indian students prefer online learning over classroom learning. 95%. Really, is this data correct? Where did this 95% come from? After checking a little, it was an online survey conducted through WhatsApp. Only students with reliable internet could respond. Students without the internet who desperately need classroom learning were invisible. They never appeared in the data. This is a classic example of bias. Let's learn more about this and how to detect bias. Bias means your data systematically misrepresents reality. It's not about random mistakes, but consistent distortions. When certain groups are always excluded, certain aspects are consistently overlooked, or certain interpretations are repeatedly favored. Bias makes data lie. And the scary part? Biased data looks professional, sounds scientific, comes with percentages and charts. There are three types of bias which corrupt data. Let's investigate each one. Bias type 1, selection bias, is when the data source systematically excludes certain groups. This often arises from non-random selection or poor study design. Let us look at a few examples of selection bias. Example 1, the WhatsApp Health Survey about healthcare access sent via WhatsApp. Those who cannot respond to this survey are people without smartphones, the same people who also have the poorest healthcare access. That is how this group becomes invisible. Example 2, student stress study. Researchers study stress by surveying students who visit the school counselor. But what about students too stressed to seek help? They may be more stressed and completely invisible in the data. Example 3, air quality monitoring AQI sensors placed in wealthy neighborhoods with good roads instead of distributing them across wealthy and poor areas near factories and highways. Pollution data may say air quality is good while people in unmonitored areas are breathing poison. Selection bias doesn't just miss data, it could make an entire group invisible, as generalizations and conclusions are made for everyone. Bias type 2, measurement bias. How you measure systematically distorts what you find. Same reality, different measurement, completely different conclusions. Example 1, traffic congestion. Measure traffic only from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. City is horribly congested. Measure at 11 p.m. in night, city roads are empty. Same roads, different measurement time. Opposite conclusions. Your measurement method shaped what you found. Example 2, teacher performance. Students rate teachers who are watching them. Think they will be honest? Method creates pressure. Everyone gives 5 stars. Measure anonymously online? Honest 3-star ratings appear. Same teacher, different measurement, different truth. Example 3, school quality. Measure school performance only by exam scores. Coaching factories look excellent. Schools with arts, sports, life skills, mental health support look poor. You are measuring one narrow thing and calling it everything. The measurement tool is like a camera lens. Wide angle shows full picture. Zoom lens shows tiny details. Choosing a wrong lens, you systematically miss the reality. Bias type 3, confirmation bias. You see what you expect to see. Your brain unconsciously highlights data that confirms your beliefs, ignores data that contradicts. Example 1, students are lazy. Principal believes students are lazy. Looks at data, sees library visits are declining. See, lazy. Completely ignores other data right there. Students forming study groups outside, using online resources, taking extra courses, working part-time. She only believes conforming evidence. Example 2. Researcher believes urban students are naturally smarter. Finds data, urban scores are higher. Proof. Ignores that urban schools have better teachers, smaller classes, more resources, richer parents. Attributes success to being urban, not to massive advantages. Example 3. Educator believes technology improves learning outcomes. Finds data, schools with more computers show higher scores. Technology works. Misses that rich schools buy computers and hire better teachers, have motivated parents, offer extra tutoring. Technology correlated, not causal. We see what we look for. Confirmation bias makes contradicting evidence invisible. How do you detect bias? Ask 3 questions every single time. Question 1. Who is missing? What groups were excluded from the data? Who couldn't participate? Question 2. How was it measured? What method was used? What does this method miss? Question 3. What did the collector want to find? What were they looking for? What conforming evidence might they have highlighted? These 3 questions make invisible bias visible. Memorize them. By now, you have seen what bias is and how to spot it in data. Let's practice the skill of bias detection now.